There are two gates in the universe that humanity has never stepped through, yet has never stopped longing to touch. One gate is a black hole, a place where everything disappears forever. The other is a wormhole, a place where everything might travel endlessly beyond time. One is absolute ending. The other is the promise of passage. But how do you tell them apart? When both are wrapped in darkness, how do you know whether you are falling into death or into a road? And if wormholes truly exist, why has nothing ever returned from the other side? Or perhaps, what we call a shortcut through space is only the mind's final illusion before it dissolves into the unknown. Tonight, we are not here to study physics. We are here to drift across boundaries where time, space, and existence itself begin to melt. This journey will not give you answers. It will give you perspective. You will begin to sense, not see, the difference between a black hole and a wormhole. And perhaps, by the end, you will ask yourself, if one is the end, and the other is a beginning, then where exactly are we living now? Close your eyes. Imagine yourself floating in deep space. No gravity, no sound, no direction, only you, and an infinite silence stretching outward. Far away, two regions of darkness appear. One feels heavy, compressed, final. This is the black hole. The other feels bent, folded, uncertain, like space itself has been twisted into a question. This is the idea of a wormhole. Both are dark. Both are still. Both refuse to reflect light. Yet one may carry you somewhere else in the universe, and the other will never give you back. A black hole is not a hole. It is the result of collapse. A star that has died. Its mass folding inward until space and time can no longer resist. At its center lies the singularity, a point where density becomes infinite, and all known laws of physics lose meaning. There is no path outward, no future beyond it, only disappearance. A wormhole, on the other hand, is not a place, but a possibility. It is a theoretical bridge, a tunnel carved into the fabric of spacetime itself. If a black hole is where spacetime collapses into one point, a wormhole is where spacetime bends, connecting two distant points that should never meet. One consumes, the other connects. One is observed, measured, photographed. The other exists only in equations and imagination. Both challenge reality. Both defy intuition. And both force us to confront how little we truly understand. Imagine a vast desert under a black sky. In its center are two distortions. One is a bottomless pit. You fall, and never reach the end. There is no return. No echo. The other is a spiraling tunnel. You fall, and if the structure holds, you emerge somewhere else? Another place. Another time. Perhaps another universe. A black hole is like death. No one comes back to describe it. A wormhole is like rebirth. Dangerous, unstable, but filled with possibility. One is silent swallowing sound. The other is a trembling heartbeat, waiting to resume. If a human falls into a black hole, and their body is torn apart at the atomic level, does their consciousness vanish as well? Or does something remain? Information, awareness, memory, etched into the curvature of spacetime? And if a wormhole exists, could consciousness pass through it? Could a human mind carry identity, love, pain, and memory across a folded universe? Or would the self be stretched, distorted, until it becomes unrecognizable? If black holes resemble death, and wormholes resemble rebirth, then where are we living now? Between which two silences does human life unfold? A black hole is the universe's absolute quiet. A wormhole is its whisper. Fragile, uncertain, hopeful. One is the darkness that ends light. The other is the crack where light might return. But both force us to look inward, to ask who we are, in a universe with no center, no preference, no witness. When you stand before either gate, the fear is not disappearance. The fear is not knowing where you are going. If you are still listening, your consciousness is already near the edge. In the next chapter, we will step closer to one of these gates, not with mathematics, but with inner experience, not to answer, but to open another question. Stay, because some journeys do not begin with movement, but with awareness.